No messing around here, Hypok. We are straight into the action.
Yeah, we're already halfway through the pistol round here as Magnum's opened things up. Mystic actually going to follow through on that one. So FNATIC now straight away find themselves in a 5v3 situation and Spike being planted.
Obviously one of the first players to really lean into it heavily. And I want to see how it looks on this map specifically. Over Scream, slowly working through middle. There he is. Boaster actually managed to pick him out. And it looks like at this point it is just Soulcast left alive. I don't really know what he's going to be able to get out of this one. Maybe a bit more damage. That's lovely. Not bad at all, but beyond that, he's been wrapped on. Cheeky around the world. Does he get shut down? Yes, he does.
Yeah, and actually going to flash all the way back behind Pyramid on the right side here. And yeah, that's the Spike going all the way forwards here. Stream actually going to respond with 2 kills from back behind triple, but Doma eventually squashes that out. Magnum will respond as well, so brings it to a 3v3. No real sight constraint guarded. Soulcast going to find another. FNATIC struggling to get control of the site now.
Soulcast is being such a nuisance.
Massive round from Soulcast. Ready to pop this through into shop here, and look at that. Going to find the first. Mystic turns it. What?
How did he turn that? He like pinged that on the wall so he could get his gun out faster, which is one of the changes, and that's super hard to avoid, so credit to him for that. But Cryptix, he's got the railgun locked in. Just going to turret this one out. He knows where the other player is, but he's just dedicated towards this angle, just trying to dice between the two. I think Durka got found in mid then. And now it's Magnum and Boaster. Now, Boaster's done well towards the first. That does at least alleviate the pressure Cryptix was bringing, but an instantaneous trade for Yampi, and then the shutdown on the follow-up. So
they're in a position to hit A.
30 seconds left.
yeah, there's a one way that Cryptix, I think, potentially could have used on this. I was curious if he was going to go to it, but yeah, he knows what's up. His sight's under pressure, but Magnum times it just right. Now Soulcast left on an island. He doesn't have the support he wanted that he normally gets from the Sober, for example. They're still a mile away, so the site's all FNATIC's, and I love that. The walk up middle, the show presence in elbow, the show a little bit of, little bit of leg towards mid. That's an angle, but it doesn't matter. Doma knows it even better.
Couple more shots onto Durka. Mystic actually Hunter's Fury going to get popped here, and Soulcast gets tagged with the first and the second here.
Yeah, they're pinning them in. It's a tricky position to play back from. Good one from Mystic to bail him out towards Scream. And now we had Yampi having a little bit of a look. Link now, he didn't really have a step in. And yeah, position now very much understood. He has to kind of fall away from this, but you can't. You've got players coming through by window. The double spray is very likely. Good adjustment on the second. Lovely shots from Link. He just wants to keep that rifle, man. That's all he wants. Like, look, it's kind of pretty. Let's see what the timing's like here.
Actually, Cryptix going to give away a sound cue here now.
30 seconds
Boaster actually going to note his position on the back of that creeping towards wall. He's actually going to get the swing as well, so that should open up B's site here, and FNATIC should be able to take control now. No wall invested on this side, so as if they've actually got to play this a little bit of aggressive, and that's exactly what Boaster's going to do on the back of that flash.
Oh, Mystic got 2.
I've got your trail.
Seekers go out. And now the 3v2. FNATIC going to leave Mystic and Doma posted up towards the pillar, and you do have the freedom of the roam coming in from Boaster, so keep in mind, he could get a flank on this. He's going to probably deny both if they try and walk away from it in any position. Boaster is about to creep around the back side of them. Doma and the boys just need to keep buying time, make sure they're still there. There it is, Boaster around the back, as said. And there's a follow-up from Mystic. Nice little clothesline to shut it down. There is still going to be Yampi on this side. If he gets maybe one, that's enough to kind of cause so many issues at this point. Let's see. 18 seconds, the cross is being watched. Link is there. He's almost encouraged on this. Yampi has found Magnum. They're going to be funneled in on one side. They can't really avoid it now. Soulcast does go down to Boaster, but where is that spike? It's in Viper's hands. The timing on that is devastating, and so is Boaster in this round. Already, the ult comes online. He's going to try and isolate it into a slice here for them just to survive into. And you can see the retake coming on in. Cryptix, look at what he has to work with.
See, Mystic and Boaster tagged up a little bit, so definitely doable here. Scream coming all the way through cave. Now that's going to give away some information. Actually, Cryptix going to find the first. Boaster still behind the Cosmic Divide. Cryptix finds him as the wall drops, and Liquid come out on top of that. I think opening duels himself and working off the back of, I mean, Sky becoming basically a duelist, right?
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
Okay,
You mentioned it. You mentioned
Here
him.
we go. Let's go, Scream. Show me the money.
You poked the beast.
Look, I will never not be a fan of that man. It's just when you've seen the potential that he has. Oh, Soulcast, this could be a huge pop flash, but look at the way they played it. Boaster was just going to swing in the angle back by Main, and Dirk has also found Link. Scream just gets involved. 1 HP, is that all he's going to need here? Mystic, the barrel shows. but gets denied. Scream can't find it this time, and now Cryptix and YaMpi in a 2v4 post-plant scenario. Barely a step towards the site. These odds are not looking so pretty.
With the Viper's Pit invested as well, it's difficult to dig them out. YaMpi already taking some shock dart damage there from Durka. Cryptix finally making his way up towards Tube. YaMpi will finally open up.
He's doing everything he can for
He's
it.
got Hunter's Fury here.
That's going to change the game. Now Cryptix has to commit to this as well. He's going all in. Is that a tag? No, it doesn't matter. Mystic just steps out of the Viper's Pit, finds Cryptix, and now YaMpi left in the 1v2. He's got to know they're nearby, and he's trying everything. He has the full utility kit, but the time is starting to run out. I don't think he's got any time left. And there it is, Mystic with the shutdown. YaMpi, what a valiant attempt. Frenzy's out to play. I love a frenzy, I do. I'll get enough of it. That's gonna smart. Leave a little mark there. Soulcast's gonna try and clear the angle. Lovely work with the kit. And has he got a ghost? His utility kit's interesting. I want to see what they've done with that, because it looks like he's got a fair bit to work with. Just one of the two flashes. But obviously you get it back now. High flash towards the site, and Soulcast again, creating space and opportunities for Liquid.
Last player
What?
standing.
He gets the fourth as well. Doma gets absolutely dropped. Soulcast on for the ace here.
Spike planted.
From Liquid in the second half pistol round, you can see him coming hunting now. He's going to full swing on towards Cave here. He's going to get it as well. Soulcast goes massive.
What do kids like having frag movies these days? I don't know, I'm too old. Seekers go in, the flash comes out. Doma's in danger. Already isolated. You see Scream wants him dead. Soulcast gets him first, though. Link digs out Boaster and his Mystic on the back lines. That's a good play, but these angles are rough to play with. Look at that elevated position Scream come in from. But the big man on the other side, Durka, swings around eventually through CT. He needs to do some big lifting here, and that was the chance on it, but Soulcast is the end boss here. He's given him at least a fair fight to some angles. Oh, the flash through. Any frags to be found? Yes, there it is. Nice use of the Sky Flash to come in, but now Cryptic... Oh, I thought he was going to give us a little aim display there, the adjusting on all three, but maybe Magnum to find another. They're making this costly if they can keep going on this. Durka now, there it is, capitalizing on the timing, and the shot could not have been better. Now, does he find Link, though? Right place, wrong time. He's backing away. He doesn't fully check it. He doesn't fully clear, but he's got the intuition, and he's got the shot. At this point, sight's there, spike to be planted. FNATIC have to play this back in, maybe depending a little on the ult to come in through from Durka. He does indeed get the frag as well. Good follow-up on that, and that's allowed Boaster to lean a little further forward, leer in toward this, and Link waiting with the toothy maw down below. But the flash comes in, tries to swing it early. Timing favors FNATIC on the play back through. That could catch the Viper if they're not being subtle, and that could really close this in. Flash through the wall. Soulcast up for the fight. He gets one, can't get any more, though. Link helped him out on that one, though. He got Mystic at the same time. That was that lurk coming through in middle, and now there's problems galore for FNATIC, and that timing could not have been better for Liquid.
Oma send a flash through, and Spike finally gets planted here, but look at the position in Cave now.
Yep, there it is. Denial. YaMpi, great trade, though. Very quick to adjust. Doma turns the flash. Magnum now moves in towards Tribox. But the spike feels like it's a mile away. Can that cross be watched? I think so. It can be. And the new wall gets put up. Boaster now containing the cross.
So
the
late for
spike
that.
is in FNATIC territory here. I don't think Liquid can get this back without a big entryway towards the kills, and it might be this. Link might be the gateway, but they seem so aware. That's one. He needs a second. He gets the second. Link, they've got 10 seconds. They gotta get a move on. Soulcast finds Boaster. It's still game on. Can Mystic deny? No, he cannot. And there it is. Lovely round from Liquid in the end.
Liquid gonna hold the line, actually, as Soulcast will find one all the way through from Cave here. Comes through to pressure this cage. He's going to follow up on through hit. Doma actually finds it. Completely blind, but YaMpi will trade it out. 10 seconds left on the clock now. Magnum, the last man standing in a 1v3. No way to fight his way back through here, and potentially considering holding on to this Phantom for dear life. Like I said, in terms of the round score, financially, this could be the turning point here.
And Seeker's combo going to make it harder to deal with, give him time to kind of isolate those players on the site. And Magnum has been exactly that, isolated, but he still bails himself out. What? Magnum!
Down A.
That's two massive wins. It brings it to a 3v3 here. Very doable for FNATIC. Spike actually down in the open, but Link in that lurk. Gonna find Mystic now. He's gonna come across and regroup with the rest of his teammates. Spike still needs to be recovered. And actually, Durka's going to respond, brings it to a 2v2. You see
just sat
Soulcast.
there.
Soulcast has gone all the way through. Look at his positioning, though.
There it is, found. Link has been flanking them so often. He has been a constant nuisance through middle, whether it be in tube, whether it be through elbow.
Way.
Link is always there.
Dashing across towards B, the recon bolt maybe going to try and sell a bit of a fake back towards
Magnum's
A.
there, dude. He's on the pillar, though. They have to just run in. If they want to spike
10
plant, they've got to
seconds.
go in. They can't hold back. Now Mystic's going to take all the attention, allow Magnum to swing out from the pillar. And Mystic going to drag Yampy down to the depths with him. 4 seconds, there ain't no time. Soulcast has been excellent, but this is even beyond him. Rotation, Soulcast is still putting up numbers.
Dude.
But the numbers that matter was the clock. And FNATIC ran it down perfectly. Great rotation, 12 on the board. Through middle is a problem. It kind of negates a little bit of that Viper wall's safety. It kind of allows you to creep in. And speaking of creeping in, look at this. Doma going to slice through Liquid. Link and Soulcast down. This is FNATIC like they want the closer. Boaster tries to spin on a dime, almost catching Scream, but no. He maintains, and he needs to maintain another. Well, this is FNATIC with map 1 in the bag. He's got 3 defined spots. The first. Let's see if those headshots are there. Oh, the timing. Doma catches him on that step down, and FNATIC close out map 1.
Contagious fight on A site.
Oh, I like this push up from Boaster, though. That's a really great reaction. He got noted towards lamps, and he knew that Sky could kind of maybe clear that. The smokes were there. He kind of leant closer to it, brought that frenzy to a great range. And now the 3 players for Liquid are maybe leaving themselves a little bit vulnerable here. Doma wanted on the action too, gets a bit aggy on it. And look at FNATIC. This is really nice fights being taken by them. Okay. Let's see how this divides up here, right? So we've got Yampy kind of, it's not necessarily a one and done, but he's going to have to aim his way out of it. It is going to be just one. I thought, look, it's Yampy. He can swing. That gun's not bad for it either. Can be an aim as paradise, but now there's just 2. Cryptics and Link, and they've been clutch in the past, and they're going to need a little bit of that magic here as well. Numbers favorable, but these retake positions are actually kind of tricky to work with. Yeah, look how favorable that is for Liquid until Doma. Now in the 1v1, just the tap and the headshot. That's the close that he needed. Doma, gorgeous work there for Liquid to operate under, but I want to see that spike plant go down.
I think actually the toxins run out here, so there's nothing protecting this plant, but Soulcast will find a kill into Mystic nonetheless. Orbital strike invest, that's going to flush out Lamps and Yampy in the process. Soulcast flashes on through, but he's not going to find anything on the other side this time. Doma will respond with his 3rd.
Oof. Blind here, but Cryptics is still the one to keep your mind on, because look at that, the post plant. That's going to be the damage coming in. And he has the bigger weaponry. Scream just has to keep buying attention. If he can take down 1, that's great. That sets up Cryptics for a little bit of success here. Just trying to spam away. Scream does find Doma. Rifle now acquired. Diffuse not coming in just yet. Time is being bought, but now he's going to stick this one. Timing is everything, and FNATIC deny it. And now they can get the defuse. Great work again. Slightly delayed information, as they have to also be very considerate that they could be waiting out. Now that's the usage of the flash to come through there. Just to see if anyone was on short. They're not, so this could be time to hit those rotations.
Last player standing.
And actually Soulcast holding the TP rotate there. Durka 30 HP and nothing else to do. What else? A headshot from Soulcast to close things out. Liquid will post their first round here.
Don't know if he picked it up by accident, if another player fell and he just kind of, you know, ran with it. I didn't take note, but that is a huge problem. And Doma's positioning here. No one can clear this for free. They may have an inkling, but to do...
left.
Oh, the timing. The timing's not going to work out. Oh, yeah. That's unbearably unfortunate. Yeah, the ult can come in. Mystic's going to take himself a cheesy position here, but it's all about timing. Oh, the whiff ain't good. The whiff ain't pretty, but he's got a teammate in Durka. He'll be all right. Jet denying the instant capitalizing on the flash that he would have wanted, but I like FNATIC being proactive. I think that's a really nice look for them, and they're going to take this space and maintain it. And now there's a problem, but a great punish from Soulcast. Again, he's always their way out of trouble. Soulcast is finding them so many opportunities now when their backs are to the wall. Full site execution coming in for Liquid, though. They're going to be heading on through. Boaster has been noted. Careful now, might be getting a free haircut. Scream. Oh.
And he falls to the orbital
It's a nightmare. He's had an absolute mare, but luckily the rest of Liquid are just fine. They've taken the site, they've got the spike planted, and they'll be in post plants. This retake is tricky, but luckily a bit of that utility is going to burn away towards the side on the way back through. Look at Doma, 9 HP. He's barely standing, Hypop.
That's it. Link's going to slip through inside this smoke here. Mystic not expecting that one, but FNATIC getting all of the kills.
Look at the HP.
Soulcast now 10 seconds away from another flash. Actually, the first comes through. Doma's going to give it to him. The fault line comes through. Soulcast, another headshot from him, clutching out the round for Liquid.
what? That's not what I expected to be coming through here. And here we go. Durka high flash, but he eats it. Takes another one for good measure. And soulcast is the better Sky today. Gonna take the space on the side. 10 seconds. They look a little confused. They're like, wait, I thought there was more players here. Wait, no, what? No, okay. And now Ult's gonna come down, denies the spike plant. Keep that in mind. This is gonna be done for. Surely there is no way for this to be shut down any longer. No. There it is. A nice attempt, but the ultimate's keeping the round safe. One. But there's a whole lot more here. High flash comes through and FNATIC are on the way. They've got the site under wraps to an extent. That's a good flash though. Durka can get the 1-for-1 trade out. Magnum finds Cryptic somehow. I do not know how or what. Scream, you lucky boy. The stars have aligned for that one. Dips away on it though. Gets the ball. There's the scream you want to see. And now Magnum knows he's in big trouble here. These angles aren't favorable, but he finds a clean one on Scream. I thought the player in heaven would have been able to maybe see that, but no. Safety found for Magnum and now problems mounting for Liquid.
I think Scream on a little bit of an island there. Yampy considering waiting for Link to stack up together. Now, still got the fault line and the flash here. Both players noted he might try and hit this TP rotation.
If he can. Now he can with the flash. Knife just drags him back into this. No escaping for you.
And Scream's actually going to slip through. No way.
Oh, the timing on this. And I'm sure if you're Mystic, you're baffled. But great trade by Magnum to pick up the slack instantly. It's down to the 2. Soulcast was in lamps at the very start of this. A wide swing. He just comes running out of there. I mean, it's the Spectre. You got to make something happen with it. Dome is going to do down Yampy, though. And it's just Soulcast. Now, no upgrade to hand just yet. He's got 3 to deal with. And I don't think he's got a way out.
Doesn't hit. Maybe going to look for another kill, but well handled by Doma.
Active. He's taking a lot of space here. Durka on the other side, and it's like, well, if you're going to take on another player, Durka knows what's up, but he doesn't know anymore. Scream just delivers it to the forehead. Durka's down in the dirt, and now let's look towards that spike, though. Still leaning towards 8. Scream, be feeling this out. He's going to hit that rotation pretty early here.
Piss off.
Soulcast, man.
Spike down A.
Doma and Boaster will fall, and that is Spike in full control here inside Showers. Magnum's managed to slip through the net. Actually past Link here, who once again posted up in Hooker with a judge. Screen will flex out a little bit. Actually might find Mystic, and there we go, landing the shots this time around. Magnum now faced with a little bit.
P gets a little fruity.
Yampy actually body blocks Magnum swinging through there. The kill's going Liquid's favor initially, but Doma and Boaster will respond.
Yeah, but look at this split now coming in. Boaster needs to do some serious work here, but Cryptix has his number. Link's still been kept safe the entire time. He even had Soulcast by his side. Now a quick jump through the TP. They're off. Right, so they both have ults here. Doma and Durka, the D&D combo. Or the double Ds, whatever you prefer. We've got 10 seconds. They need to get a spike plant, but look who's already here. It's Soulcast to catch the cross. The spike is down. 6 seconds on the board. He's going to have to just stick this if he wants it, but you can see a Cryptix Link. They're both closing in. Durka is being scolded and melted down, and he's going to desperately spray on the first.
No way.
And Cryptix controls the situation, but that got very dangerous very fast.
No weapon upgrade. Still just relying on that rifle in the hands of Durka here. See if FNATIC actually going to get aggressive on this Boaster. Swings on through. He gets a knife kill on Soulcast. What?
Off the back of the flash as well from Durka. I love that. Get proactive. Bring those frenzies into the madness. Bring the mayhem out. Mystic, though. This is now him having to resort to this. This is desperation. And now it's Durka. What on earth has just happened? He's trying to buy time to allow them to close the gap on this. Yampy is in trouble, and he knows it. He's being closed in on by 2. If he manages somehow to stay alive, I would lose my mind, but no. Mystic has caught him. And now Liquid looking a little out of sorts on this. Let's see what they do, because how has Cryptix done this? I couldn't imagine him getting away with that, but Durka does find him just before he causes a bigger threat. Soulcast is on the site, and he is going to be noticed. Durka now knows that there's someone either CT or close by, so good information, good fact-finding by the Sky there.
Oh no, Scream's come up back through Hooker here. He's going to find Magnum. Soulcast now playing his life so effectively on site. Mystic swings through. We'll deal with that one. Soulcast now on a 1v2 with the flash is perfect, but Durka going to close things out. Finds his 3rd on the round, and
it's the ult from TP. That's what I'm waiting for. So already The dog's going to go down. It clears out the information on towards the Viper, and that's where they're going to commit it to.
No
and Link's just
way,
cleared it out.
man.
It ain't a judge, but it's Link still going to come back in, being the guardian of Hookah. Mystic has to get aggressive, but he can't do enough for it. And a great playback through coming out from Liquid. In this one, 3-2 split towards A. First check done, Soulcat's removed. Not much information even off the back of it. I don't even noted Astra there. But at this point, it's going to be the side take now encouraged. They've got that first step in. Scream needs to stand tall, and this does maintain presence enough to dissuade the playthrough shower.
Scream's just going to hop up. This is a dirty angle to swing through. The Cosmic Divine. Look at that. He will. Boaster will fall. Great counter to it here. And actually, Viper's bit invested also.
Launching smoke.
FNATIC clutching at this one still. Scream playing just movement games around the map. Just the floor is lava and he's trying to avoid it. And a 3v2 though. Link and Yampi want this over and done with. They want to go in towards the next spin on. Let's have a bit of it. Link! What a way to do so. It's now down to Doma. He does have his ult online. Timing is everything. Link's HP is so low. He's got the inkling as where it may be, but time. There's no way he's got time for this.
Oh my word. Liquid come through. They're going to close things out here. 39 on bind.
To FNATIC, but I feel as though Liquid are a different team right now. But let's find out, as already Durka trying to draw first blood, but it's Soulcast to get not one, but two.
What? Already got himself a pistol ace today, and I'm going to open this one up as well. Scream. Going to close out Doma as well. So straight away, this early aggression from FNATIC. Fact finders, so to say. Going to get stomped out. Steven 2 left, and both are going to find the first two, but there you go, Soulcast and Yampi will swing through towards A's site. Now, Durka got himself tucked in behind bricks here, and Boaster now coming through. Look at that, Durka going to open things up. 2 headshots to open this round. Boaster going to follow through as well. Yampi will fall, and just Cryptics and Link left here to try and recover this round for Liquid.
Hey, look, this is what we want to see. I missed Durka on that previous map. He looked like he wasn't even there. It wasn't the Durka that we know, and this is. He's dominating these angles, just keeping him down in the sewers, unable to break out. 3 players locking this poor old Link into this. I mean, he can try and do some damage to see what he can get out of this. Oh, he's being toyed with all these angles. This could be a pickup. No, Doma. All controlled, and 5 alive Hypoc. That's really important here. Yeah, but it's 3 players here. Scream up and over, eating that flash. He's in trouble now. They're all going to swarm it, but Liquid maintain positioning. They find all 3 and clear out the back of C. It's all theirs. Durka is so far away, he can't change any part of this.
Only Thunder goes through, actually closed off all of C's side. Doma looking to re-aggress with the run it back here. Nothing to do here for Liquid, but 2 kills in response, and Lick finally puts Doma down in that ultimate. Durka, though, look at this flank. He's already got himself tucked at the end of long.
Certainly does. We've got to see that on the screen. There it is. Durka finds a magnificent 2. That's just going to cut them off at their heels. Oh, and even Yampi couldn't adjust in time. That's the Durka you want to see. FNATIC fans towards Sewer. Keep that in the back of your minds. It's not just Boaster. There's another. This could be a little bit of a game changer here. They might be able to find Boaster and then kind of, for a second, take their eye off the ball. But the flash is good, and Doma's there as well. Swinging from the site is just great. Even finding a falling Yampi from the heavens. And FNATIC looking like they've controlled the danger that was building. Now, Mystic and Boaster, do they predict it? Do they play to this? It looks like Mystic was unaware, but now he seems all too aware. Swings out on Scream, in a blink and you'll miss it. Boaster fell back towards Spawn. To be able to do that, great work from Boaster, because danger is being mounted here. This is surprising, considering the purchase.
Yeah, and Soulcat's actually finding 2 kills here, and the Neural Theft invested. Makes it very winnable for Liquid. Durka now trying to fight back in. Soulcat's going to find the 4th. Durka finally puts him down. Blazed on popped. He can't get out in time. Cryptics gonna close things out, and a thrifty round win here for Liquid.
MP to lead through on this. Actually walks the smoke. So Mystic's backside. Boaster's there. Pressure from long, and here we go. Boaster now in trouble. He's gonna be cleared by Soulcast. Mystic still maintains though, and that's gonna be a good bit of work from him. It's gonna at least keep in the realm of possibility until Link makes his mad debut, and Liquid in the end. And away we go in towards the site. Utility now invested. Set piece in play. Scream being given nothing, as that first glimpse is what he wanted. But Yampi towards the back does find 1. Scream quickly dispatching of Magnum. You can see Boaster wanting to respond in kind. It's Mystic who's going to be there with him, turning the flash well. But he goes back, but Soulcast has the angle. And now with the spike lost, it's on Soulcast to still keep going. And there it is. Seekers go out. Up and over we go. Gives away the position, but it doesn't give away the game just yet. Mystic's still alive here, and he's re-aggressing.
Now the key component becomes Cryptics here. As Liquid try and keep FNATIC at bay here and A-Link, and it's all going in their favor right now. Boaster finally responds with a kill of his own. Look at this, the pinch comes through from Cryptics, like I said.
I know exactly where.
Now the information found is game back on. Here we go, down to the last pieces. Cryptics and Scream still finding opportunities. Still converting these rounds back and forth between these two. Spot here, this is such a weird round already. They are dancing around each other. Yampi's taken a huge amount of territory towards C. They have to respond in kind. Durka, though, answers back on Link as well. They're moving in such a unique way. The spike still by spawn is heading towards C off the back of that one position. Now they know that Magnum's nearby, but he can't do much about this. It looks like Yampi's got his number. He does. He puts him in the grave. And look at the way they've approached this. Liquid just running this map.
There again, Yampy just being that unorthodox entity for Liquid. Now Mystic finds himself in a 1v4 somewhere. Spike ticking away. Still
Give you
not...
that feeling we're going to be back on camera.
Yeah. I feel like something happened there, Lauren.
Soon as we look, we don't actually produce, observe, do anything other than sit here and talk nonsense. I know it's surprising, right? We get paid to do this, so we're as shocked as you are. Doma is right on the cusp of this, and away we go. Doma going to step right on through.
Absolutely shut down, though. Yampy actually going to find a second here. Magnum will respond, but it's on to Link elsewhere. It's still got two members to dig out at the back of the side. Yampy, man, give him a frenzy. It's just disgusting what he can do with that. Boaster, the last man standing now, finds himself on a 1v3 spike. You got to say, pretty much unretrievable at this point.
Shot towards the end of it, but maybe have that consideration how you want to approach the rest of this matchup. And there it is. Scream to find. Of course, it's a headshot. Why wouldn't it be?
Actually just trying to run the clock down here. Molly going to come out first from Doma here to get them off. Not even the half defuse comes through just yet. Lots of tools available for FNATIC to run the clock down here. And actually the trade comes through, yeah.
And Magnum playing it back in really well, just using the lip of that window to avoid the flashes, keep himself away from it. The spray is great. Magnum, good adjustment, and we said it's got to be go time, right? He's now got support here, though. Back towards CT, there's two more. Jet and Breach now joining, but the site's been smothered. Dirk is there, Magnum's there, and this is going to be dangerous. Yampy in the backlines, what are you going to do with this one? I don't know what. I mean, his flank could have been dangerous, but, I mean, he had an op around the back of Garage.
That's Sixth Sense.
He's feeling the timing, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, no.
You don't often see that.
There's, again, FNATIC going to look to hold on to 3. Scream, though. Blade Storm still in a position to do some damage here. Creeping through, actually going to jump up, but the right click goes astray. We'll still find Boaster here, though, with the classic. Oh, this is going horribly wrong here. Liquid finding everything on the way back in. Soulcast closes it out as well, the plant.
I think that's the way to do it. Durka trying to get paid by the frag, it looks like. Going to get himself right towards the tip of the spear and then going to lean in towards C, actually. So drawing the attention away from the site hit itself, but Cryptics is still very much in this. Spots a player trying to dip through, but Doma outdoes. And now the flash goes in again. He wants more. He's going to maybe get more. Mystic's got his back. And now Yampy, he's a mile away, and he's going to want to keep that up again. This guy doesn't want to get involved. This genuinely don't. I think this might be putting a bow on it, at least in this round. Let's find out how this retake looks. Yampy wants to change that fact. Already going to find Durka, but it's the next steps that are going to be the hard part of the puzzle. Doma still playing the time, trying to play the smoke. He gets found. Soulcast denies. Now down to 3, but if Boaster's alive, that spike should be safe. It's being touched now, but there's the shutdown. Mystic and Magnum in combination. Perfectly played. Large and in charge, and he's pulling their attention away. Seekers come out to play as well. Flash to follow. 26 seconds, and Yampy makes his appearance. Great double kill comes through. Mystic and Doma have been dealt with as Dirk is still looking for that next target. 18 seconds now, the clock beginning to rot. And here's the play back through Mystic. Wait, it's Magnum and Durka. They still found a little bit of the time. I don't think he's got much left of this anymore. 10 seconds. He had to get that, and maybe he can still do this.
He knows Link's position as well because of the rolling thunder. He has no smoke to cut this off. 41 HP here. He gets the reload off. That's huge.
Hey, Link has to just play this gun out. This is going to be so dangerous. Now Durka gets cleared, stunned up, gives away the position. Link now closing the gap, but he comes out of it. The Link finds him. And that it will be 12 on the board. You can see Durka doing everything.
It's a judge for Yampy. This is it now, and look at the flash come through. Doma finds 2.
Oh, Soulcast and Scream have been decimated. The site's now almost open available. Link still on the back lines, playing through from hell, feeling like he might be there too, but there it is. Durka's outdone him as well. This is clean so far, and you can see Liquid clutching at straws, trying to find that cheeky kill, and they do, with a nice support coming in from the Omen. But now the next step is the tricky one.
No way.
TPing straight through. Yampy's gotten away with so much space here. They don't know really about cryptics. But now what are you going to do with the judge, Yampy? We've already seen you basically get it nerfed. This time, Boaster's going to keep you at range. The rest of the team. Keep in mind, there's still that Cypher playing through by Garage. Spike Plant comes out. You're going to have Sova tucked in towards the box. Where's that first contact going to come from?
They gave it to Doma as well. He's got to run it back here. They actually gave the plant to him to get his ultimate online. That could be a huge tool in this post plant.
Here, mine's now. Link gonna find 1. That's gonna be a rifle now recovered. FNATIC down to 4. Yampy desperate to clear that back box. It's gonna be Boaster sat towards it. Durka now, though, does find Link. That's a good catch. And now it's gonna be looking pretty dire. Scream, Soulcast, you're gonna need to go big or it's time to go home. 13 for FNATIC in the end.
Oh.